It's the Mike Douglas Entertainment Hour. Now, here's the star of our show, Mike Douglas.
Let's do it, Oklahoma. Oklahoma. No, I won't do it. I'm just doing that because we have some Oklahoma people in the audience, and I'm married to a girl from Oklahoma, and I'm no fool. You know, the big stage musicals performed on Broadway and in stock companies all around this country are a source of some of the greatest songs ever written. Now, today, as a tribute to these musicals, we'll be presenting the music from them, performed by some of the stars who helped make them great. To begin, I'd like to sing one of the songs myself. Now, The King and I was based on the story of Anna and the King of Siam. It's about an English schoolmarm who comes to teach in the palace of a tyrant king. Two servants in the palace must hide their love. And this is the song he sings to her when they finally get their act together. I have dreamed that your arms are lovely. I have dreamed what a joy you'll be. I have dreamed every word you'll whisper when you're close to me. How you look in the glow of evening. I have dreamed and enjoyed the view. In these dreams I've loved you so that by now I think I know what it's like to be loved by you. I will love being loved by you. In these dreams I've loved you so that by now I think I know what it's like being loved by you. I will love being loved by you. Thank you. You know, By Jupiter was the last musical written by the great team of Rodgers and Hart. And in my humble opinion, Lawrence Hart was one of the great lyricists of our time, of any time. It's modeled after ancient Rome. And the star of the show tells a friend about the anticipation of love in a song called Wait Till You See Her. And singing in these musicals requires a crystal clear voice, kind of like mine. And my... No, I just added that for my own amazement. I knew someone would chuckle. And my first guest who created the role of Marion in Music Man is one of the best. So here with that song, that love song from By Jupiter, is the lovely Barbara Cook.
Wait till you hear him laugh. Painters of paintings, writers of books, never could tell the half. Wait till you feel the warmth of his glance, pensive and sweet and wise, all of it lovely, all of it thrilling, never could tell the how. Wait till you feel the warmth of his glance, pensive and sweet and wise. All of it lovely, all of it thrilling. I'll never be willing to believe him when you see him, when you see him. You believe your
Oh, oh, that's lovely. Woo. Uh-huh. Well, Paint Your Wagon, which was written by Lerner and Lowe, the pair that gave you My Fair Lady, tells the story of early American settlers and the life they led traveling in the New West. Now, in the song they call The Wind Mariah, one of the men tells the folks all the folk tales about the elements of nature. And here to sing it is one of the musical stage's biggest stars. Here's Mr. John Raitt.
Way out here, they got a name for rain and wind and fire. The rain is Tess, the fire's Joe, and they call the wind Mariah. Mariah blows the stars around, sends the clouds a-flying. Mariah makes the mountains sound like folks up there was dying. Mariah, Mariah, they call the wind Mariah. Before I knew Mariah's name and heard her wail and whining, I had a gal, she had me, and the sun was always shining. But then one day I left my gal, I left her far behind me. Now I'm lost, so doggone lost, not even God can find me. Mariah, Mariah, they call the wind Mariah. Out here they got a name for rain, for wind and fire only. But when you're lost and all alone, there ain't no word but lonely. And I'm a lost and lonely man without a star to guide me. Mariah, blow my love to me, I need my gal beside me. Mariah, Mariah, they call the wind Mariah. Mariah, Mariah, blow my love to me.
Big money note, sir. John Raitt, Barbara Cook, we're coming back after this. Oh.
When I clown in front of that camera, this big smile needs something extra. Extra strength Pollardin Green. It gets my dentures sparkling clean. Watch, tough lab stains. Now, extra strength Pollardin. It's fantastic. Gets tough stains clean, even in between. So take it from a big mouth. Extra strength Pollardin Green gets tough stains clean.
The 1981 World
Times called it
dazzling entertainment. And the Herald Examiner said, wow, take the A train to sophisticated ladies.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. With that rhythm, everything you've got. It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Duke Ellington's Sophisticated Ladies at the Schubert Theater. To charge tickets, call 553-8101.
That was wonderful, you two. You thrilled us. I get goosebumps when I listen to people like you. You prefer the live concert things now in preference to Broadway, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't say that I prefer that. No, they both have their compensations. But I have been doing a lot of concerts lately. There are problems with doing concerts because you don't have as much rehearsal time as you would with a Broadway show, of course.
You know, I look at you people. When you do a Broadway show, it takes such... I've only done one in my life, not a Broadway show, but a summer stock. It takes such discipline. And I've got the crazy kind of sense of humor where I want to go out some night and just look at the girl and sing a different song, you know.
You can't
She's
do
waiting
that.
for me to sing Embraceable
They won't let you do that.
And I want to sing Fools Rush In or something
Only Al
like that.
Jolson did that.
Did he do that,
Yes,
really?
he used to stop right in the middle of the show, they tell me, and he said, I feel like singing a song, and he sang a song.
And look what a hit he was, John, huh? Maybe we're wrong about it. You remember your first big audition? Because there's nothing worse or more tragic than Broadway auditions.
I'm a native son out here in California, and Mrs. Langner Theater Guild came out seeking a replacement for Alfred Drake, who originated the role of Curly in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma.
And my agent called and said, John...
Wait a minute, John. In Oklahoma. We have some Oklahoma folks with us
So
today.
my agent called and said, you know, Mrs. Langner's here, wants to see you, but she's on a very tight schedule, so your interview will take place in a cab on her ways from a beauty parlor in Beverly Hills to David Selznick's office.
You were interviewed in a cab?
So I was waiting outside a beauty parlor in Beverly Hills.
Talking in meter.
Well, she comes, he said, nice to meet you, and we get in the cab, and she says, how would you like to come to New York to audition for the role of Curly in Oklahoma? And I said, that'd be very exciting. She says, well, maybe you'll be hearing from us. Got out of the cab, and that was it. And she never heard me sing.
And?
So about 2 months later, I received a registered letter from her saying they'd pay my way to New York and back if they didn't like me. So I sold my car and gave up the apartment and went to New York. I was singing with the American Music Theater of Pasadena at the time, because both Barbara and I have done some opera. And I sang the Figaro from the Bar of Seville as an audition. And that sort of sparked Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein. And they said, look, maybe this is the kind of guy we want for our new musical.
Oh, isn't that
This is the
wonderful?
version of Lilium.
Oh.
So I was not put in the New York company. I was sent to Chicago and did 10 months. Then my first great break was in Carousel.
Carousel. Which brings me to this. Would you sing something from that
Sure.
show? He introduced all these songs you're going to hear on Broadway.
We never did it
This
together,
man.
did we? She should do it. Longing to tell you, but afraid and shy, I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never to know how I love you if I loved you.
You just...
You know, nobody ever, of all the men who sang on Broadway, nobody ever sang as well as John Raitt. And that's...
Oh, is that
true.
lovely? You
That's
know
the
what you
truth.
did? You just did something that is more difficult, I think, than anything in this profession. When someone is singing to you, whether you love them or not, to make that eye contact and just
Well,
act
it's
like...
easy with
Because
John.
sometimes they are not that thrilling, folks, and you have to look and go, isn't that rotten?
I've done a lot of that, too.
Yeah, I bet you
I
have.
certainly have.
Isn't that the most difficult thing,
Oh,
though,
you
having
know,
to
it's
stand
really
for?
awful. Being a woman, you can't take charge and take over and do it yourself. You
Why
have
not?
To,
The women do
you
today.
have to, well, yeah, but
It's
I'm
changed,
talking about
Barbara.
Showboat and shows
I know,
like
I know.
that,
But don't
you
you
have
ever...
to be this little flower.
He's melting me, yes. And sometimes the guy may have gone out and had garlic between shows, and you're standing there going, oh, boy, I hope this ends soon. Yeah. You were the original gal, Marion in Music Man.
Marion the librarian.
In Music Man. Can you remember that opening night?
Yes, very well, very well. Opening nights, you know, are exciting, but I think I'm not as nervous on opening night as I am opening night out of town, when it's the very first time you've ever done it. But by the time you get into Broadway, usually, I mean, it's exciting and you're a little nervous, but it's not hysterical, don't you think? You know what you're doing pretty much by then.
Yeah. Tell how the story that you have on the song "Till There Was You." There was something that occurred.
Till There Was You? Well,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a story with Till There Was You, but I know there's a song from the show called My White Knight. Out of town, it was changed 20,000 times. They would take the first 4 bars and put it back here, because it was a song that had several different sections, and they would change the sections. I nearly went bananas.
Of course, because you can't remember how it was done. Are you like, I know if I learn something, and Joe knows, if I sing it wrong, and he doesn't stop me, once I do it wrong, it'll be wrong every time, because I'm like
It's very true when you do revivals. You finally said, my God, I had trouble with that place when I first did
and
the
it becomes
show.
a mental block.
Yeah.
Then you
Songs,
every time,
you know.
Do a little bit of Till There Was You, Barbara, would you?
There were bells. Let me do that again. That was terrible beginning. Good Lord. There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it sing. No, I never heard it at all till there was
Italians always win. Here we are, breaking our bananas. Joe gives her one glance, and she goes, right for the little Italian. The comfortable little Italian.
So what are you going to sing for us, Mike?
You know what I want you to tell? There is a great story. There are some of the greatest stories from live television and live performances on stage. Tell about when you played dead at
Well,
Carousel.
most everybody expects when they ask the question, what's the most difficult thing I've ever done on the stage, to assume that I would say it was the soliloquy, which takes 7.5 minutes from Carousel. It's not that at all. It's lying dead for 5 minutes on the stage without having to cough or sneeze. And thank the good Lord, I've never had to do that in all the many performances of Carousel I've done.
Sometimes the audience...
Oh, I've had in a tent in
Provides
New
some
England, where I think you may have played. We had a spider go across the face. What can
While you were
do?
lying dead?
Yeah. What can you do? You're dead. You just let them go. Have a free walk across your face, right? And then another, I was lying there, beautiful afternoon, it was a matinee. I felt some water come on my face. A little 10-year-old boy with a water pistol was shooting.
I think I'll shoot the dead guy, Ma.
And then I was in Carter Barron Theater in Washington, D.C., outdoors, and the rain came on that time. The stage manager whispered, said, John, get up, we've cut the show. Had to get up in full view of that audience, walk sheepishly off the stage. So what do we do now? He said, wait till the storm blows over, you go back out and play dead, we'll go on the show. And I said, no, once a night. That's enough to die, once a night. And then, being a golfer, as you all may know, that Mike is such an excellent golfer, I played golf one afternoon, got a little tired, and fell asleep.
So help me God, I fell asleep at the time.
Fell asleep on stage
On
playing
stage,
dead?
Playing dead. And I heard the heavenly friend who comes up says, "Get up, Billy." And I woke up and wondered whether that snored or not. You know.
You'd never done that before.
Never again either.
There was a show which appeared on Broadway for only 4 performances. But there's a song from that show written by Herbert Martin and the music by Michael Leonard that I guess everybody has a song that they associate with something. I associate this with My Lady. And it tells a story all by itself. Where are the lyrics, guys? You just assumed I knew this tune? Oh, we're not going to do this tune. You all know it, though. I don't remember all the lyrics. Everybody just assumed I did. Why did I choose you? What did I see in you? I saw a heart you hide so well. I saw a quiet girl with such a gentle way, a way that caught me in its growing spell. Why did I want you? What could you offer me? A love to last a lifetime through. And when I lost my heart so many years ago, I lost it lovingly and willingly to you. If I had to choose again, I would still choose you. We're coming right back with Barbara Cook and John Raitt right after these messages. Don Quixote, and although Don Quixote did some strange things in his time, he was in his own mind a knight in shining armor out to make right from wrong. In the song, The Impossible Dream, he tells us of his knightly quest, and here is John Raitt to sing it.
What is my quest? It's the duty of each true knight. His duty, nay, his privilege, to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest, to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march into hell for a heavenly cause. And I know if I'll only be true to this glorious quest, that my heart will lie peaceful and calm when I'm laid to my rest, and the world will never be better for this. That one man, scorned and covered with scars, still strove his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star.
Is that something? What a lovely rendition. We're coming right back.
Ask any red carpet real estate office to show you how alternative financing can make the difference in selling your house. Look for them in the yellow pages.
Introducing Arid Spray and Roll-On in a new Baby Fresh scent.
Top on wetness and odor.
But Baby Fresh on you.
Try new Arid Baby Fresh Spray and Roll-On.
DuraClean, flower fresh cleaning of carpeting and upholstery. On location worldwide, you may call your DuraClean dealer. He removes difficult stains and cares for fine furnishings.
You make an extra effort in everything you do. This extra effort sometimes means not eating the way you should. Now make the extra effort to fortify your diet with All-B C800, our extra strength vitamin formula. All-B C800 gives you extra strength in vitamin C with 800 milligrams, plus extra strength in 4 essential B complex vitamins. All-B C800 or All-B C800 plus iron for women, our extra strength vitamin formula for extra effort people. All-B C800.
Easy does it, just relax. Lean back, watch TV. Open up that magic box and look at what's inside. Nothing gets you into it like TV Guide.
TV Guide previews your pleasure, tells you more about what's on, what's going on with TV. This week and every week, get more out of television by TV Guide.
Nothing gets you into it like TV Guide.
The big one at 8:05.
8:05? We better get moving.
Yeah.
I'll shower first.
Save me some soap.
I don't use soap, and he knows it. I use Caress. Soap can dry my skin. Caress is better than soap. Has bath oil. Leaves my skin softer and smoother than any soap can. All yours.
Soft.
We're late, remember?
Caress with bath oil for the soft you can't get from soap.
We've put Mexico on sale. Through April 15th, save over 20% on all First Tours vacations to Mexico. For as little as $343 per person, enjoy 4 glorious days and 3 nights in colorful Mexico, including round-trip airfare and many extras. Longer, low-cost vacations available. Call First Tours or any travel agent to enjoy your non-stop Mexicana service with first-class meals and complimentary French champagne.
Try Chunking for your beautiful body. Try Chunking for the beautiful taste.
Exercising regularly and eating sensibly are part of our life. So is Chungking. As good tasting as it's good for you. Today it's stir-fried sukiyaki. Friday it's going to be chicken chow mein or maybe sweet and sour pork. Next week I'm planning on shrimp chow mein and egg foo young. We're feeling good about our life, and Chungking is part of it.
Try Chunking for your beautiful body. Try Chunking for your beautiful life.
Oh, if you could just film what goes on in between. You know, when you're in the pits on Broadway, and that's where I spent most of my career, it's not as bad as it sounds. Actually, it sounds terrific in the pits because that's where you'll find pianos, piccolos, saxophones, some old dried-out reeds, sousaphones, strings, and all kinds of things. But no one loves an orchestra like a singer. And here to explain with the title song from her new album, It's Better with a Band, is Barbara Cook.
I like to sing, but it's better with a band. I like to play the piano, but it's better with a grand. Ask any bass or soprano from the Met to Dixieland. Singing may be swinging, but baby, it's better with a band. a perfect place to start. Then add a drummer with rhythm and you're sure to reach my heart. Perhaps a touch of percussion. Now we're getting close to art. Singing, maybe swinging, baby. It's better with a band. So much better with a band. Hey, we can use a clarinet or two to start out. Say, sounds so good that even Benny Goodman would eat his heart out. Count on some brass to add class that doesn't fail. Can't beat the sound of a sax that's going up and down the scale. And a trombone and a trumpet and the band can barely wail. Singing, maybe swinging, baby. It's better with a band. Hear those fellas improvising. Yes, you feel the spirits rising. Wow, they really got it going strong. Then you know you gotta sing along. Throw in a flute that would suit me to a T. How about a banjo with southern fried as chicken fricassee? Let's have a harp and bells to sell the melody. Singing, maybe swinging, baby. Better with a band. No band has wings without strings to fill the air. No doubt the swell of a cello has a grace beyond compare. Then add romance with as many violins as you can spare. Singing, maybe swinging, baby. Better with a band. What a thrill to share the stage with great musicians. I feel just like a rabbit in the company of great magicians. I like to sing, but it's better with a band. Carnegie Hall, a conductor, and an orchestra on hand. Pop, Jenny, bass, soprano, from Brooklyn to Dixieland. Singing, maybe swinging, baby. I can sing of jewels or of ice cream that's vanilla. And if I really have to, I can sing it a cappella. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. But baby, better with a band. Better with a
Barbara Cook, is that lovely? We'll be right back with more from Broadway's best.
We've put Mexico on sale. Through April 15th, save over 20% on all first tours vacations to Mexico. For as little as $266 per person, enjoy 4 glorious days and 3 nights in colorful Mexico, including round-trip airfare and many extras. Longer, low-cost vacations available. Call First Tours or any travel agent to enjoy your non-stop Mexicana service with first-class meals and complimentary French champagne.
He moved like the wind through the forest of the West. As a young warrior, he was terrifying. He became a legend around the campfires of the Cheyenne. Then, Renegade Grove destroyed his family. Now he rode the trail of vengeance. The Windwalker, an epic adventure from Blaine Jorgensen's best-selling novel, starring Trevor Howard.
Windwalker, rated PG, the most authentic Indian film ever produced, starts Friday at a theater near you. Look for this ad.
This week, People takes you to the fabulous party at Radio City Music Hall, Night of the 100 Stars, in 6 glamour-packed pages.
While Suzanne Summers talks candidly about being fired from Three's Company and about her comeback fight.
Liz Claiborne made millions by designing wearable fashions for working women, and People gives you a spring preview.
Ted Kennedy's 50, believe it or not, and he tells people why, despite a lifetime of tragedies, he remains optimistic.
Plus story after story to keep People's 19 million readers in touch with everyone, everything. So treat yourself.
Treat your family
to this week's People. And the biggest party in theater history.
Plus Suzanne Summers.
A force as powerful as a bolt of lightning explodes upon the carpet scene. Banner Carpet takes great pride in introducing the magnificent new carpets of Encolon with built-in Scotch Guard. See a world of magic and beauty never before believed possible. Elegant new carpets that repel soils and spills. Vibrant colors, rich patterns. All this and more available now at Banner Carpets, where carpet costs less. Banner Carpets new Encolon with built-in Scotch Guard. We're so hot, we're sizzling.
In my humble opinion, this is the greatest piece of material ever written for any show, Broadway or anywhere. This was written by Rodgers and Hammerstein, the first thing they wrote for the show Carousel. And they knew when they finished that all the rest of the show would fall in place. And that is almost a direct quote from Mr. Rodgers. Carousel, by the way, as you all know, was a smash hit. And the man who is about to perform for us introduced this beautiful piece of material in the show Carousel. And we're delighted to have him here to sing the soliloquy from Carousel. Here is John Raitt.
I wonder what he'll think of me. I guess he'll call me the old man. I guess he'll think I can lick every other fella's father. Well, I can. I bet that he'll turn out to be the spitting image of his dad. But he'll have more common sense than his puddin'-headed father ever had. I'll teach him to wrestle and dive to a wave when we go in the mornings for our swim. His mother can teach him the way to behave, but she won't make a sissy out of him. Not him, not my boy, not Bill. That's it, Bill. My boy Bill, I will see that he's named after me. I will. My boy Bill, he'll be tall and as tough as a tree. Will Bill, like a tree, he'll grow with his head held high and his feet planted firm on the ground. And you won't see nobody dare to try to boss him or toss him around. No fat bottom, flabby face, hot-bellied, baggy-eyed bully'll boss him around. Hey, why am I taking on like this? My kid ain't even been born yet. I can see him when he's 17 or so, and starting in to go with a girl. I can give him lots of pointers, very sound, on the way to get round any girl. I can tell him that wait a minute. Could it be? What the hell? What if he is a girl? Oh, Bill. Bill. What would I do with it? What could I do for her, a bum with no money? You can have fun with a son, but you gotta be a father to a girl. She might be so bad at that, a kid with ribbons in her hair, a kind of neat and petite little tin type of her mother. What a pair! Yeah, I can just hear myself bragging about my little girl, pink and white as peaches and cream is she. as girls are meant to be. Dozens of boys pursue her, many a likely lad does what he can to woo her from her faithful dad. She has a few pink and white young fellers of 2 and 3, but my little girl gets hungry every night, and she comes home to me. My little girl, I gotta get ready before she comes. Gotta make certain that she won't be dragged up in slums with a lot of bums like me. She's gotta be sheltered and fed and dressed in the best that money can buy. I never knew how to get money, but I'll try. By God, I'll try. I'll go out and make it, or steal it, or take it, or
John Raitt. That's beautiful. Soliloquy from Carousel. And we'll be right back with Barbara Cook.
We've put Mexico on sale. Through April 15th, save over 20% on all First Tours vacations to Mexico. For as little as $343 per person, enjoy 4 glorious days and 3 nights in colorful Mexico, including round-trip airfare and many extras. Longer, low-cost vacations available. Call First Tours or any travel agent to enjoy your non-stop Mexicana service with first-class meals and complimentary French champagne.
Howdy again, I'm Cal Worthington. Friends, never ever again will there be as good a time to buy a new car or truck as there is right now. You know why? Ford is giving giant rebates. We'll make you an outstanding deal. I'll stand on my head to make you an outstanding deal. But then on top of that, Ford will give you a giant cash rebate. Now, we'll lease you a car or truck. If you want to lease one, we'll make you a deal so good you can't turn it down. And then Ford will give you a giant cash rebate back. And we have 6% financing available for a limited time. 6% financing on new cars and trucks. You want a used car? We got them too. Look at this. A 79 Chevy Malibu, $29.95. An 81 Ford Escort, $49.95. A 77 Dodge pickup with a camper, $32.95. A 79 Chevy Monte Carlo, $34.95. A 77 Datsun, $19.95. A 1980 GMC pickup, a diesel pickup, 880 GMC diesel pickup, $59.95. Hey, we're open till midnight. Why don't you come out and see us? Worthington Ford, 2850 Bellflower Boulevard in Long Beach. See you here.
At Colton Piano and Organ, we're having our annual white tag sale. Every white tag piano and organ in stock is 10 to 50% off. World's largest selection under one roof. New and used organs from $295 to $72,000. Verticals from $495 to $9,000. Grands from $1495 to $55,000. Remember, sale ends February 28th. 10 to 50% off. Many convenient freeway locations. Call toll-free 800-432-7374.
Only it goes out.
One of the greatest dance companies in the world is all yours. It's American Ballet Theatre. The artistic director is Mikhail Baryshnikov. The dancers are a company of stars. The repertory is ablaze with classical beauty and contemporary excitement. And American Ballet Theatre is all yours now.
Begins March 2nd, 3 weeks only. Shrine Auditorium. To charge tickets, call 553-8101. 553-8101. American Ballet Theatre. Absolutely breathtaking.
From the show On the Town comes a rare tune with both music and lyrics by Leonard Bernstein, in which the lady taxi driver in the play attempts to woo the man of her dreams up to her place. Listen to this approach by Barbara Cook.
My seafood's the best in the town. Yes, I can cook too. My fish can't be beat. My sugar's the sweetest around. I'm a man's ideal of a perfect meal, right down to the demi-tasse. I'm a pot of joy for a hungry boy, baby. I'm cooking with gas and a gumdrop, a sweet lollipop, a brook trout right out of the brook. And what's more, baby, I can cook. Some girls make magazine covers. Some girls keep house on a dime. Some girls make wonderful lovers. But what a lucky fine I'm. I'd make a magazine cover. I do keep house on a dime. I'd make a wonderful lover. I should be paid overtime, 'cause I can bake too. On top of the lot, my oven's the hottest you'll find. Yes, I can roast too. My chicken's just ooze. My gravy will lose your mind. I'm a brand new note on a table goat. But just try me a la carte. With a single course, you could choke a horse, baby. You won't know where to start on an hors d'oeuvre. A jelly preserve, not in the recipe book. And what's more, baby, I can cook. Some girls make wonderful jivers. Some girls can hit a high C. Some girls make good taxi drivers. But what a genius is me. I'd make a wonderful jiver. I even hit a high C. I'd make the best taxi driver. I'd rate a big Navy E. 'Cause I can fry too. On top of the heat, my Crisco's as deep as a pool. Yes, I can fry too. My lips will applause. My lamb chops are hard to do. For a candied sweet or a pickled meat, step up to my smorgasbord. Walk around until you get your fill, baby. You won't ever be bored. I'm a party. A narrow glassy a dish you will wish you had. And what's more, baby, I can
You can cook, all right. We're coming right back. Big message.
Every year, thousands of students from around the world come to live with American families through a program called AFS. They learn more about American life than they could ever read in a book. But most important, they learn more about life. They bring us their culture and customs, and in turn, take home some of ours. It's a year of growing and changing. Lots of good times, even some hard times. But one of the hardest times of all is having to say goodbye. AFS, a year you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Surprise! Hey, you almost missed your own party. Mama, Oyata, Adare. I love you too, Dad.
For information on hosting an AFS student, call toll-free 800-526-7443. In New Jersey, 800-522-4503.
5 years ago, my only artistic outlet was finger painting. Today, I'm taking art classes. Boy, have I changed my life for the better. Back then, I called the plumber when the faucet leaked. But today, I can change a washer myself. Now that's better. 5 years ago, I had to buy boxes of this and bottles of that to get my laundry clean and soft. But Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener changed that. A product that cleans, softens, and controls static cling all in one box. Now that's a change for the better. Oh, I know, only if it works. Well, Bold 3 works. See this shirt? Muddy, right? This was just as muddy. Would you ask more from a detergent? And talk about softness. All towels should feel this soft. Now watch. No sticking, no crackling, no annoying static cling. Would you ask more from your fabric softener? That's some change.
A change for the better. Bold 3.
Barbara, the fact that you opened in Music Man and all, and I understand he gave you a lovely trinket of some kind, Meredith.
Yes, 1 second, I'll get it. I'm never without it.
Oh. Oh, my.
Ooh. Yeah, this, it's an opening night present that I wear
Yeah, but it
all
means
the
a
time.
great deal to you if you wear it all the time, especially
It's
where you
Barbara
wear
on
it.
one side and Marion on the other.
Barbara on one side and who?
Well, let me show you. You really want to
Meredith.
see this?
Yes,
Does
I do.
America care about this at all?
Yes, of course. Sentimental things. We're a very sentimental...
Right here, it says from Meredith Wilson, who wrote Music Man and the opening night date. Then it opens again into a four-leaf clover.
Oh, isn't
and it has my songs inside.
Oh, isn't that? That is
Isn't
huge.
that nice?
That's great. John, think of what you'd have gotten from Rodgers and Hammerstein with soliloquy, 7 minutes worth.
7 minutes worth.
You'd have gotten a hernia carrying it.
I tell you, I got a legacy from those men with that number. I tell you something.
Of course.
You know, we were speaking a little bit earlier about missing performances. I don't know. Most of us performers like Carol Channing and Yul Brynner, and rest of them, we don't miss many. I played 1,060 of Pajama Games, missed one matinee, had a cold, and then our buddy Howard Keel, the golf player, he was my understudy in Oklahoma. When I couldn't do Carousel, Howard did Oklahoma. So one afternoon he played Oklahoma on a matinee. I was living in Long Island. I went out there to just to go home and have dinner, and we had a flash flood. I couldn't get back. So he's the only man I ever knew that played Oklahoma in the afternoon, Carousel at night.
Well, that's our tribute to the big stage musicals, thanks to Barbara Cook and John Raitt. And now let's all end this in an appropriate manner, okay?
Come along and listen to the lullaby of Broadway.
The hip hooray and ballet, the lullaby of Broadway.
The rumble of a subway train, the rattle of a taxi,
The daffodils that entertain at Shores and Max's.
When a Broadway baby says goodnight, it's early in the morning.
Manhattan babies don't sleep tight until the dawn.
Good night.